all the classrooms so they can go ahead and take it back to the main office if that's where you want them to be.
I'm saying, dude.
Hey, man, where did you need that extra unit?
All right, so straight at 9. Yeah, straight down.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Is the one kind of bigger? The younger one? Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about. They have these schools to watch.
Okay, well, right now the school is shut down. Bonus day.
Yeah, I guess so.
Give me your first and last name and spell it.
My name is Jeffrey Martinez, Jeffreymartinez.
You're a student here, right?
Yeah, I'm a student.
What do you make of this that's happening?
I think it's absolutely crazy that it was unexpected because I woke up late this morning and I did not expect this to happen. And I think it's the first time this happens.
Okay. And are you scared of anything that may happen or not? Or
Yeah, I fear for the students that are inside the school. I feel like I hope nothing happens. I hope everybody's safe.
and how are you? What are they telling you? Or is anyone from the school communicating to you?
Yeah, I've heard that they're just keeping everyone on the fields, and that's about it. That nobody's allowed to leave and nobody's allowed to go in.
Okay. And so, what are your next steps? I understand you want to go into school, but
Yeah, I need to go into the school actually because I have a baseball game today.
okay.
A bomb threat at the JCC, which is not far from here. You had the Westboro, I think it is, Baptist Church picketing e-car, and now a bomb threat. It's insane.
So you're concerned.
I'm concerned just in the targeting the vulnerable, the children, the.
Now, what kind of conversation is this generating for you and your daughter that goes here? Something like this.
I need to wrap my head around it. This is not, how the world I was raised in, but it's the world we're living in today.
And what are you telling your daughter right now?
Right now I'm telling her it's nothing, that they just need to check it out, if she has any fears, that she needs to talk about it, talk to her teacher, keep calling me.
And you are in communication, of course, with her?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
What is she telling you? If the school is telling them anything?
I don't think they're really telling them much. Right now they're just playing on the field, which is great. It took her a little while to get to the place where she calmed down and she's able to play.
So she was worried. Was she worried? Is that what you're telling
She was scared when she texted me this morning that they're on lockdown, and this is all new to her. I don't even begin to know how to start this conversation or to continue this conversation.
Okay. And what is your first and last name? Can you spell it?
Susan, Susam, Block, Bloch.
Okay, thank you so much. You talk to me. If you can give me your first and last name, and can you spell it, please?
Julie Manton, Manton. Julie's Julie.
How did you find out about this one?
I received a text message from one of the moms. Her daughter actually was a little late to school, so she didn't end up going, and they left. So
what kind of concerns brought you after?
I'm obviously concerned, which is why I'm here. My daughter is not used to this. She's not used to a bomb threat situation. So I just wanted to know that I'm here, and as soon as they open up the gates, I would like to make sure she's okay, one, and see how the school is handling as far as releasing the girls for the day. She goes to the Girls Academic Leadership Academy. So
Which is in the school.
it's attached. It's part of LA High School, but it's separated.
Do you feel concerned that this may be a legitimate, threat or?
I think anytime there's a bomb threat, you have to take it seriously, whether this is going to turn out anything. It could be a high school student that just didn't want to take a test today. But we can't just sit back. Unfortunately, we're in a world today where too much of this goes on. And they have to be proactive. They have to check out this stuff. So whether, how this all plays out, I don't know. I would truly like to know that more information is given to the parents earlier.
And are they giving you any information?
I have not heard from the school as of yet. So, the only thing I heard was that they're on lockdown, and, we're at least in contact with actually the other mom's daughter, Susan over there, her daughter. So.
Okay. And what are you communicating to them? Are you in contact with your daughter?
I have been in contact with her, and just to stay together. That chances are this is just gonna turn out to be nothing, and we'll follow up. Keep us posted so they know they can get in touch with us and that we're here. I think that's also, one of the most relieving things for them is the fact that they know we're here.
And
Is there an update on what's going on?
my last question to you is, for a child to go through this kind of scenario, what is your advice to them? What kind of conversation this is generating?
Susan, why don't you come over here? Come on.
Okay.
What we will do is clear the path from where the kids are now to the locations that they want to secure them in, and I will let you know what happens as it happens.
Can you give me your first and last name? Can you spell it?
Maria, Maria, Lopez, Lopez.
Walk me through what are you feeling right now?
I am actually an emotional wreck because I have two kids. I actually have one at LA High and one at Gala. And it was a shocker to get the news that there was a bomb threat at the school. So.
Are you communicating with your children?
Yes, I am, through text and phone calls.
And what are you telling them? What are they telling you?
They're just telling me the same. Since 8:30 they've been on the PE field, and they had them there. And since it was getting hot, they're moving them now to the gym. Mm-hmm. So that's where they're going to now.
Okay. And what are you telling them? Are your child, as a parent?
I'm just asking them, is everything okay? Are you okay? What's going on? Keep me updated onto what's going on, and let me know as soon as I can pick you up.
Okay.
So I can.
Who spoke to you? Who's talking? Is there anyone talking from the school or?
No, nobody from the school. They're not picking up. I called the school. I called the phone number, and I called both schools actually, and they're not picking up. Nobody's at the desk.
So you have a daughter at?
I have a daughter at Gala at the Girls Academic Leadership Academy, and I have a son at Los Angeles High School.
Okay, all right. So what was your reaction when you got that call from who? From your son or your daughter?
My daughter actually. My daughter texted me. She told me, and it was just I started crying. I got really emotional about it.
That's tough. Are you understand you're talking to another parent? What is your advice to other parents?
Right now they're not releasing the kids, so we can't. I had gotten a call actually saying they were releasing them, but now they're telling me it's going to take up to 2 hours to release them. So I'm here. I might as well just wait.
I'll let them know to go to the gym as well.
Roger, and that's our instruction. We're going to the gym.
Okay, sorry, be advised, that's the all-girls school. Yeah, Roger, all these students are female.
Roger, and they were supposed to be at the football field too.
Los Angeles School Police Department. Julie, common spelling, Spry, S-P-R-Y. We're going to have Lieutenant Frank Minutella.
M-I-N-U-T-E-L-L-A. First name is Frank. I'm the incident commander for this incident that we have here at LA High School today.
So what's that? So let me give Sergeant Joseph to give his name again.
Sergeant Cleon Joseph, CLEONJOS EPH, Wilshire Division. We're here to facilitate and help out.
All right. This morning at about 8 o'clock, Los Angeles High School received a phone call of a bomb threat. Los Angeles School Police Department and LAPD united our efforts and investigated this incident on the campus, and currently at this time the campus has been deemed safe and cleared by LAPD K-9 Bomb Squad. We're going to continue our investigation with both LAPD detectives and LA School Police detectives in regards to this incident and where it came from and so on and so forth. However, we want to thank everybody, the community, the parents, the students, for their patience and for their understanding during this time. We understand it was a long time, but our efforts with Lieutenant Minutella, myself, and LAPD is that everybody remains safe and that we keep everybody informed. So thank you again for your patience, and then I'll let Lieutenant Minutella for the LA School Police answer any questions for you.
So with the all clear given from schools, I mean the lockdown's been lifted, kids are going back to class. What does that mean?
The lockdown is going to be momentarily lifted in a few minutes. At that point, we're going to have the school resume normal operations. We will continue, like Sergeant Julie Spry was saying, we'll continue the investigative side of it. We'll have detectives working on the suspect information and try and identify who the suspect is. After that time, we will just continue normal school operations.
Can you talk a little bit about what the threat entailed? You know, was it like there's a bomb on campus, there's a bomb in a car? Do you know any of that information?
Right. As Sergeant Julie Spry said, about 8 o'clock this morning, we received a telephonic bomb threat from an unknown caller. During the time, he remained on the phone line with detectives, and his story has changed periodically. So we don't want to get into too many details because we don't want to, jeopardize the investigation. But there has been inconsistencies in the information he's provided law enforcement.
How long was he on the phone?
He's been on the phone periodically for a couple of hours.
With detectives, in contact with detectives and
Yes.
investigators?
Yes.
Is it similar to the threats we've been seeing that have occurred at Jewish community centers where they alter their voice?
There's no correlation to that.
No correlation to that. Do we have any idea whether this person, do you know who the person is? Do you have any idea if it's a student? Or?
Not at this time. Our detectives are working on it.
So you guys have been in contact with this person on and off for the last few hours?
Yes.
Where was he calling school?
We don't know. He was calling school from an unknown number.
It was an unknown phone number, so you have no idea.
Our detectives are working on trying to get that in.
Any thought as to whether it's local, overseas?
No, we have no idea at this point.
Like the lieutenant said, the investigation continues, and we appreciate that you guys want to put out this information, but we don't want to jeopardize that investigation and make sure our detectives have first hand on this investigation before we put anything out. But again, if we want to have any questions about the school operations or what we've already given to you, I'll take those.
We've seen a lot of these bomb threats happen, but this police presence is pretty large. Can you talk to us about why you felt the need for that kind of response?
Well, we take all calls very seriously, so anytime you get calls of this nature, we do deploy resources, and that's just protocol. You know, we want to make sure it's serious or not.
This is not unusually large?
This is not unusual for our department resources to come together for calls like this. We want to make sure the situation is safe, and if it takes resources to do that, we'll use that.
What do you guys want us to tell them?
Well, we want to tell that everything is safe right now, and then that's the most important message. You know, your departments came together and we served you. Kids are safe, and let's just be patient and let the investigation take its course.
Kids are being held in an area on campus. Where was that while you guys were conducting
That we're not going to disclose at this time.
Were there any notifications for the parents?
Yeah, I'll let Sergeant Spry.
So a Connect Ed was sent out to all the parents this morning, and we'll follow up with additional Connect Eds as we seem necessary throughout the day. But the most important part right now is the school is going to resume normal operations very shortly here, and we want to thank again the parents and students for their patience.
What about the road closures? Is that going to all be lifted as well momentarily?
Momentarily.
Breaking things down.
As we move forward with going on to normal operations, the streets will too.
Camino, compañero. I see you're around.